This is the third video of the second series on the Battle of Austerlitz. In the first series, I played the French, and the game's artificial intelligence played the Russians and Austrians. In the second series, I played the Russians and Austrians, and the game's artificial intelligence plays the French. It is 7:30 a.m. on December 2nd, 1805. Turn 4 out of 66. It is the Allies' movement phase. Visibility is 5 hexes, so there's light fog. Movement and artillery and musketry fire is ineffective, but since you can only see 5 hexes, that's the maximum you can fire if you see your target. And in this game, there's no blind firing really. You have to see your target. So I have just started my movement. I've been concentrating on getting everyone on the road. My objectives are, my initial ones are to occupy this hill right here and this one up here and await my assault forces from the south. Meanwhile, my cavalry will occupy this series of hills here and try to block this road so the French forces north of Blasowitz cannot rejoin the main body. So we have run into resistance at Krug, although I've captured the village. We see French forces unidentified as of now west of Krug. So I've decided to form a defensive line here and go in low ground here. This guy used up all of his movement to make the discoveries, otherwise I would move him backwards. And I've diverted the rest of the cavalry down this road. I have no desire to fight a big battle around Krug. This is just a delaying action to enable my forces here to join in on the main effort to the south. So now, although this northern force is a little farther away from the road junction, I'm going to give it priority because I want to clear this area up here so I don't wind up fighting the French in a big battle here. So these guys are going to be on like standby while, and I moved these guys already. Oh, nuts. Okay, these guys can move, so I will just move them up to this junction. I hate to take them off the road. That's going to take forever. But what I think I will do, I'll take one of them off to go on that hill and see what there is to see. In fact, I'll take two. I'll take one looking to the south here to observe this road, and I'll take the other one over here to observe this whole area in there. I won't be able to see much now, but in another hour I will, and then the fog will start to lift. I'll see what's in front of me, hopefully. Okay, that's all I can do with these guys. Now these guys I want to move. I don't want to be crossing a ridge when I go to the road. So I'll bunch these guys up on this. Oh, they're okay there actually. Okay, that's all I can do with those guys. Now here, is what I'm going to assume is going to be the main French position from Pratzen here down to Pratzen Heights, down to Prattsburg. Near, see how everything starts with Pratz? I'm surprised this is not the Chapel of St. Pratz. So we're going to take possession of Stary Winot Radhi. No, it's better off if you have the hill unnamed here. I'm going to take possession of these two hills. Is like a preliminary position waiting for the rest of my forces. Unfortunately, I have infantry here in the lead. It'd be nice if I would have had cavalry, but can't have everything. You know, now that I think of it, this force right here, I probably should send down this road. Oh no, I got these guys coming down. Ah, nuts. Okay, so these guys here, this column will come down this road and occupy this hill. And I think these guys will occupy this hill down here and spread out along the ridge. Okay, got so many columns in motion here. Now, this gets kind of tricky. Got to make sure I see the road accurately here. I want this artillery up here. So I'm going to give this column preference, because then the rest of the artillery won't be that far behind. Just for the heck of it, let's see what the victory conditions show. Allies minor defeat. We haven't had any casualties yet, so it's strictly a point of geography. They hold 200 points in geographical victory points. That's going to change shortly, though, as I occupy stuff. Okay, so these guys. Yeah, they're going north here. Glad he got cavalry in the lead. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough time to reorganize the order of march. We just had to put the units on the road and start moving out. I would have preferred to always have cavalry in the lead, followed by horse artillery, then the infantry, but unless you have the time, there's only 62 moves in this scenario. Unless you have the time to do that, you just have to sort it out when you get near the scene of battle. Now, these Allied divisions are really the size of French corps, and Allied brigades are typically the size of French divisions. You can see this is one division here, but look at how huge it is. Probably about 4, maybe 5 brigades. Well, probably about 4, I guess, because there's a cavalry division mixed in with this. Okay. For the first couple turns, it's just a question of getting everybody on the road, and I still have guys on the side of the road Waiting to get on. Well, I'm going to keep this infantry division intact. What's the matter with this guy? Oh, there it goes. Then I think put the cavalry division. Well, I think I'll continue marching the cavalry division on the side of the road. I really don't want to put them in the middle of this infantry division. So we've got all this artillery. It's all foot artillery. But we want it to get up to the front as soon as possible. So we'll just march his cavalry alongside the road. They'll still make momentum. Won't be lightning momentum, but it'll be steady. Okay, so that takes care of that division. This one's moved. So now we just have the southern column, which is pretty big. We're skirting around this swamp here, and we're not going to try to force the pass. It's funny, that pass is only worth 3 points. I would think it'd be worth a lot more than that. It's a pretty strategic area. But we are not going to get bogged down there. Even if you took the pass with an element of surprise, you have a river on either side, and then you have the village right smack in front of you, plus then a series of ridges in back of the village. I mean, that's a pretty tough position to take, and you aren't going to take it by surprise, because I believe there's a French division right around Reichsmandorf. So the very first turn, practically, they're going to be able to occupy the pass. So I'm not even going to bother to send a scout there. Okay, now let's put these guys on the road. That's the best I can do there. We got two divisions here, a red one and a green one. We're going to keep the red on the road intact, and then we're going to, as soon as it passes, we'll file in the green one, but the red one is really spread out. So I'm going to have to take a turn here to tighten it up. I don't like the divisions real spread out on the road. You see there's a lot of hexes between them. French at the pass are probably wondering, where the hell are those guys? Okay, this is horse artillery now, so I better put these guys on the road. Oh, God. He's disordered. How the hell? Oh, and this guy's disordered. It's probably why they were off the road. Terrific. Guess I should look next time. I just assumed they were in good order. Why would they be disordered out here? It's like I said before. I think there's a random die roll that happens with the game, and they just randomly disorder units for no good reason. Just because they figure, well, there's going to be some confusion sometimes, or maybe there'll be a semi-mutiny, or, you know, there's like 50 reasons a unit could disorder, even when there's no enemy around, and even when there's no apparent reason for them to disorder. Now, in this game, I never can remember this stuff. I don't think anybody gets any units. Yeah. Everything's on the map. Okay, it looks like, let me just take a quick look-see here. It looks like we're all done moving. Yep. These are the only 3 units I spot, and they're too far away for me to know what they are. They're unknown. So the next phase is French defensive fire. Okay, one of the unions disappeared now. Allied offensive fire, don't have any. Allied melee, don't have any. French movement. Let's see what these units are. A column and a column. So they're infantry battalions. Oh, look, they disappeared. They probably went down on this low ground in front of me. I can't see down there because I'm 1 hex away from the edge. But they're probably sneaking up. French offensive fire. Okay, French melee, no. And we're back to Allied movement. Now, I'm going to take a peek over this ridge. Deep, there they are. There somebody is, unknown. Now I'll go up here and have a better view. Yep, there they all are. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back now because I know what's there. I'll go out of harm's way here. And this guy, I'll go up here. I might as well turn that. Oh, look. Look who we see. There's somebody else here now. My. Well, we're going to keep moving down the road here with our cavalry. those are regulars. I want to actually keep all the Cossacks together if I can. Okay. Still got a ways to move. Let's see. Ooh, that's a big column. Well, what I think I'm going to do with this column, I'm going to move down this road towards this hill, and then with the first half of this column, and then with the second half, I'm going to cut off this road and move up these ridges onto this plateau. In the meanwhile, this column will come down this road and move down this road. Otherwise, they're going to just be waiting forever for these guys to pass. And instead of just having them sit on their hands there, I'll have them move off in this direction. Oh, nuts. Why did I move that guy back? I wanted him to go up on this hill. I guess this guy will have to do it. Oh, here, we got this guy. He can help him. Crawl up all these ridges. Wow, look at all this cavalry. I screwed that up. I moved them off the road accidentally. That's okay. We'll move them back on. Jeez. There's Cossacks as far as you can see. I want to keep them all together, actually. There's two more here. See if there's any here. Oh yeah, there's one there. Just checking for Cossacks. We'll send the Cossacks in as cannon fodder. Keep these guys out of it. Okay, here, up, here's another Cossack. That must be the last one. These look like regular cavalry. Okay. So move this guy off and move the Cossack up there with his friends. Now we just got regular cavalry. That's good. Okay, that looks like it for these guys. Now, okay, these guys will go up here. Let's see if we can grab this hill right there. And the high ground. Let's see. Yeah. The high ground in front of this road. But that's, well, we'll see. That's getting kind of close to the French position. I'll be glad if I can grab that hill. And then we'll just wait. I don't want to get in a big battle before most of the troops are up. We'll just get ground up piecemeal. I'll just assume a defensive position and wait for reinforcements. Okay, that's the end of the light greens. So now comes the fluorescent green division. It's a nice color green. I like that. Oh, I'm going to keep the infantry division intact. In fact, I'm to march the cavalry alongside the road, along this ridge. I don't want to mix it in the infantry division. Okay. Okay. Constantine is the leader I'm moving. He's head of the Imperial Guard. Okay, that's it for that column. This one, actually, his goal is to occupy this hill. And this plain. See if I come under artillery fire here. Put the leaders back here. And then we'll go up here to see if... Oh! The enemy is before us. Oh. Okay. Guess we're going to have to fight. Well, it doesn't look like anyone south of me, which is good. We'll see what there is north. My guess would be cavalry, but maybe it's infantry. Well, we've got enough to fight with. And we're already on the hill. Okay, let's zoom in here so I don't miss anything. I want artillery to come up. Okay, now for the Southern Force. If I had any cavalry, where's the 1st Cavalry? There's none in my spearhead. I'd send it off down this road. I may have to send an infantry battalion down there next turn just to see if there's anything down there. Oop. Yeah, there's no cavalry at all with this 1st Force. That's a shame. Wow, look at all this artillery. Okay, now these guys can get on the road. Oop, I gotta watch myself here. Okay, that's good. I can't cross a stream with cavalry. It'll get disordered. Alright, so that's all they can do. Now, Big Red here, I'm going to tighten it up. So I'm not going to move the lead unit. I'm just going to tighten up this whole division. It's too spread out for my liking. May have to do that for another turn. I'd rather have them all in a tight formation than spread out all over the road. Ah, shit. I forgot about this damn disordered guy again. Christ. Now that's just going to spread out this whole column. This guy's disordered. Shit. That's a pain in the ass. Well, at least this is cavalry in back of him. If I remember to dump his ass off the road, this cavalry can catch up to the main column quick enough on its own, because it'll gain 1 hex every turn. Wish you could remember that that damn guy is disordered. It's this random disorder, I think. Okay, it looks like I moved everybody. Let's check my time. 46 minutes. So about 5 after the hour, okay. do believe. I've moved. Be interested to know what these guys are. So go on to the next phase, and they're infantry. That's good. French defensive fire. Oh, one's a supply unit. That's worthless. Okay, infantry is good. If it was cavalry, I'd be afraid. We'll see where he wants to go. Oh, look at this. He's charging me. Okay. I've got no defensive fire. French offensive fire. Nope. Now the charge. Charge. Okay. Let's see what happened. I know what happened to me. I'm disordered. But so is he. Okay. Now, here's the question. Which way is his arrow pointed? The opposite way, so I can go here. Take a peek over the side. There he is. What's he got here? Oh, he's got a little bit of stuff. Okay. I don't especially want to deploy against him. But I am going to have to put a couple units here. Just to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't move too far afield. And I'll continue with the rest of these guys. Oh, here's somebody else. Oh, look at this. I'm going to have to fight whether I like it or not. Oh, well. Okay, let's get up here. Oh, looks like they're the only guys around, which is good. Let's see if we see anything here. Ah, ran out of gas. Okay, we'll keep moving these guys down this road. We'll see what these guys are, if it's cavalry or infantry. I hope it's infantry, but it's probably cavalry, I suspect. Which means I'll be in for a fight. So he moved out looking for a fight. I thought he might sit in his position waiting for me, but that's not what happened. Keep moving all these guys down here. We should be able to handle both these fights with this one column. So plenty of cavalry back up here. Oh, damn it. Another mistake. There were two guys on the same hex, so I didn't get the benefit of road movement. Christ. I'm sleepwalking here. Gotta pay more attention. I gotta bring up some artillery. Where the hell is it? Oh, Jesus, it's way back there. Well, that means I have to do some rope-a-dope before it's available. I've got 3 points of engagement here. This one column has. No. Um, I'm going to have to take a look-see. Oh, look, I don't see anything in front of me. Well, that's interesting. Let's turn down one click here. Nothing. Wonder if he's creeping through the... Let's move this guy a little ways away. See if he comes after me. Now this is all bad shit in here. This will get me disordered. There's no high ground here, so I don't know if he's moving through this area. Could be. If I get this guy up next turn, I'll be able to see. If I'm not attacked again, we'll see. No, I think he's too far away to launch a charge. He's not pointed in the right direction. So I should get up on this ridge here, then I'll look out over this area to see if I spot him. He may have pulled back, but I don't know for sure. Meanwhile, I'll get this artillery on the road because I'm going to need it somewhere, maybe everywhere. Get this artillery up front here. Geez, these Cossacks are everywhere. Okay, that's as good as I can do with this northern column. And this column is marched, and so this one goes down the road. Well, I would say my northern column is committed for battle in 3 places, so I'm not going to count on it being able to march south. It's going to have to fight where it is. Meanwhile, the second column will march south. It's a pretty big one, so the northern column is going to have to hold everybody off. Wow, look at all this cavalry. These are all Cossacks. The morale of E. Geez, they'll run away at the drop of a hat. Okay. Let's march these guys. This is real cavalry now. Whoop. That's foot artillery, so it's got to go off the road. It's more foot artillery. Okay, this is cavalry here, so this infantry has to get off the road. We're going to get the cavalry all together. Okay, so oh, wait a minute. These are these damn. I'll have to have a couple of them mixed in, I guess. The damn Cossacks. Thought I weeded those guys out. Guess not. Okay, we'll close up with these guys. Okay, that takes care of this column. Now these guys. Oh, look. Got those guys there, huh? Well, we'll keep going down this road. at them from all different angles. Our goal is that hill, Starry Winohradi, if that's how you pronounce it. Probably call a turn after I move these guys. Well, I go. See if I can cross the road with this cavalry. Yep. 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 This guy will have to wait. Okay, let's check the time. Yep, hour and 5 minutes, so that's going to be all she wrote. Now, let's look at where we sit here. Okay, we got one battle up here, one here, and one here. Okay, and that takes care of the northern column. This middle column is headed for this position. And I'm thinking maybe this column, which is all cavalry, should get off the road, start climbing up these ridges, and then take control of this high ground here. That's what I think I'll do. I'll start taking them off the road and they'll climb up here, and then these guys will continue to go here. These guys will occupy basically this area and the plain, part of this plain, the eastern part of the plain. Then these guys will come up behind these guys and deploy from Pratzen Heights to Prattsburg. And this will be the flank. This village here will be their left flank. Okay, which will be easy to guard. It's on high ground, and then you got the swamp here. Okay, so we will continue tomorrow.